what I use.
It's four-leaf clover. Make a wish.
Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
No ego on that side of Hollywood, is there?
Because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time.
Why can't you just admit it's over?
Some people are in it just for the art.
It's too complicated. It's like algebra. Why you gotta put numbers and letters together? Why can't you just go fuck yourself?
Hey now. Not everyone's gonna enjoy this show. Settle in.
We're here, we're 128, we're here, and that's fucking great.
La 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 la.
Yep. What's happening,
Hi.
everybody? My name's JDirty. I got big Trox over there. I got little Trox down there. We're Big Dirty Cotton, Scrub Hop Talk. You're SHT. You're a shithead. If you're here, we appreciate you. It's a compliment. It's not an insult. Trox, what's up?
No, you just forgot what the guy down below us is actually called.
My fault. Go ahead.
Julie Jerkoff.
Thanks.
How come I'm the only one with a
flesh.
secret name? I'm the only one with a secret name. Go ahead, give your secret name, Big Trox.
That's not what we do.
Your name's not Buttfucker 3000. You yo-ho.
You yo-ho. I forgot about that entirely. That's so good. And JDirty's secret name, please.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh,
No, not what you say in
Jesus.
secret.
Oh my God.
Holy crap.
Don't be the dick!
Oh, that was rude. I feel like that was
I
a
was
rude way
gonna
to
say,
start.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah.
Friendship aborted.
Oh no, I'm sorry. What his name is?
You can
is
say that.
actually-
You know me, Steve Spiros, easygoing.
Easygoing. What is up,
was it.
everybody? What Big Trox and Johnny 5 is trying to say is we are Big Dirty Cotton, the boys of Scrub Hop Talk. You are here on a Sunday, or if it's a rerun, or you're on your podcast, you're getting moist on the highway. Whatever day it is, you're with us. We appreciate the fuck out of you guys from the bottom of our very cold, bitter hearts. Big Trox.
I would like to just kick things off cold and bitterly this week, if you don't mind.
Why don't
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
Hey!
I'm thirsty.
Oh, look at that. He was setting up the bit cleverly that we do at the beginning of the show every week.
Do you guys want me to start? Because I'm gonna. So I went to that bottle shop, which Cotton, I fucking thought of it after we talked about it on the live show playing
very
the
much.
pool. And the place that I got these beers from, literally in the same little parking lot.
The show.
We were there. Like I could have just walked you in there and been like, let's go get you a few beers.
Let's go get you a nice bottle.
Well, that's
Why
what I did.
didn't you?
I went in and because I completely forgot because I went in there a few days before
Like
and
the
I bought a
Juggalo
little
champ.
4-pack. And this is the second of said 4-pack. We started that one last week. This one, and you guys know how I like getting the dope looking cans, right? This is from
yeah, we do.
This is from Stoop Brewery, which is where
He
Stoop
loves
is.
those dope looking cans.
Oh man! Oh, Stoop is in Seattle. Could you ever believe it? Could you
Yes.
believe it?
I'm baffled.
Look at this can. This beer is called Neck Tats.
Ooh, that's dope.
Look at that.
Oh, that's
That is
super
kind of
dope.
fresh.
Look at
Yeah, I
that.
like that.
So
Okay,
this is a double IPA, 8%. So it's about to be fucking blast off time
You
over
didn't
here.
get me one of those?
Double IPA equals
You weren't in
double
the area.
hop pleasure. This beer is bittered with
Apparently not.
Simcoe Resonate, followed by Mosaic Cryo and Equinaut Cryo in the Whirlpool. Copious amounts of Simcoe, Idaho 7, and more Mosaic Cryo additions in the dry hop results in layers of hop.
I
bitter.
would not drink this.
Did
I can tell
anything
you
I
for
just
sure-
said make sense at all?
I can tell you for sure some of those weren't words. For sure, some of those were not words that you just said.
Which
I
I think
remember that.
I think you cannot cryo is a word.
No.
I just think
It's
they're
not.
calling you a little bitch.
You
cannot
cannot
cryo.
cryo.
You cannot
drink
cryo.
beer. You drink whole beer. Like
I don't
that.
like that. I don't like
Get
that
that.
accent. J Dirty.
I
what do you
don't
think?
give a fuck what accent you like or not, you little bitch.
It
is
got
it
more
my-
Russian as you kept going, which is fine.
That's okay.
This thing is this is about to be good. This is about to be gooder than a bitch. Neck tats.
All right. You guys know how I'm into like super dope cans. I love searching out the nice dope cans. And you know how it's middle of January. But for me, For me, it's still the fucking season of the pumpkin, baby.
Wow.
I've recently got another one in the mail. This one is called Happy Jack. I'm very, very excited about this.
That's a jack-o'-lantern on it.
A trade from the merch pages again. I'm not going to read you anything more than I never did look. Only 5.2, so nothing too crazy, but it should be dope.
You had to trade for a Happy Jack? I could have gave you a Happy Jack, no problem.
Yeah, well, this one's actually going to go down smoother than you did, though. This only cost me $15. You wanted a friendship.
And I got it.
Yeah, that's what we're calling it. So yeah, I'm gonna bottom open it with one said trusty desk knife, and why don't you tell us what you bought over at the Kmart or no, what do they call Circle K?
We know what you do with that, and we know what you do with that desk knife.
Tonight I'm gonna do some kinky weird shit with my desk knife.
He does.
That's true.
And no, I have a story for my beverage tonight too, because unlike what you just said, I did not go to the Circle K and buy my beverage. I didn't go to any gas station and buy my beverage this week. What I did was
I stole it.
I was just about to say, is this a thieving story?
I benefited from something called my job, which is grocery delivery. Now, let me tell you guys, when you do grocery delivery and people order something like beer or wine or alcohol, but then they're not there to receive the order, you're not
legally
legally
just say
allowed.
You dropped it off.
You're not legally allowed to leave it there. Like, you're not legally allowed to do it. It's against the law for you to just leave their beer there. So what you do in that instance is you can leave the rest of their order there, and then you can, based on whichever grocery delivery service you work for, you can bring it back to the store.
Steal their beer.
No. You can bring it back to the store. You can return it, and then they will give you money compensating you for that return. But technically, once the delivery is done, the job is done. So if, let's say, what you were delivering was a 30-pack of this delicious Rainier beer, but that's more than the money that you would receive for returning
Jack
it.
The 30-pack of Rainier.
So,
I thought it was going to be like
if that's more
something.
than the dollar amount, then technically it's like
Neck
a better
tap
tip.
by Stoop Brewery.
It's a better tip to just take the beer home instead of returning it. So this is just a thing that you can do when you're in the lovely world of grocery delivery. And tonight I'm drinking a Rainier.
You're a degenerate.
This is a thing you can do when you're interested in ripping off the company that you're delivering food.
I'm not ripping anybody off. Everybody gets their stuff back. Everybody else is happy, and so am I.
All right.
Is the perfect world.
Let's take a cheers. I want to keep talking about this. I do have a question of recent. I have actually I want to ask you something about this. What are you doing?
I'm pouring my beer.
Pour that into a glass.
I do every
Rainier.
Time. It is a Rainier. It's delicious. It's crisp.
I drink those so fast that it would be a waste to put it in a glass. It's like 2 sips.
It's the season of easy drinking. That's what it is. It's the season.
Oh, we're back to summer.
Drinking. And thank you guys so much
for
joining us here
to the shitheads of the world.
Everybody, we love it.
We love you.
Oh, it's not a Coors Light. I should give the Rockies love. There we go.
Thanks. Thank you for being here.
Hey, careful, man! There's a beverage here, huh?
Now, you have questions about the grocery delivery industry?
Can you give me a quick moment? I said it was new. I said I've been looking forward to this. The second it enters me and I get to taste its lusciousness, you want to talk?
Mine was good.
You probably when I'm at the urinal, you ask questions, huh? Like, let me get my dick out of my hands. You're a fucking asshole.
You don't answer questions with your dick in your hands?
Nope.
That's weird. But go ahead.
No,
I'm just trying to enjoy my Simcoe Resonate.
I won't even answer questions if my dick is out. Like me and my wife would go over all the details before it, and we're like, all right, let's go. Now I'm ready.
If you ask me one question, this isn't gonna work.
We're shutting this down.
She made the mistake once. I heard this whole, whose is it? I'm like, I'm out.
She's like, do you like that? You're like, not anymore. I don't.
Oh my god, that's fucking great.
Oh,
no, so go ahead.
There's a question.
What's the difference, bitch?
I should have hit that. I should have hit that one when you were trying to get me to play a question last week.
Thank you.
Right?
Good question.
So my quick question is about door dashing. So say you're supposed to.
Let's just say any delivery service.
That's fair. Sorry, I don't. To me,
industry.
that's like saying like Kleenex. Like that's all tissue to me. You know?
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
we do a weekly segment called Netflix, and it's about everything.
Exactly. I thought I had a little creative license here.
You got it. You got it.
So say you deliver 2 orders to one person on accident. You got A and B, and then you hand Otis his food, but you also hand him Bones his food because I realized how that sounded.
Yeah, you mixed up Otis's Bones' food. Yeah.
Yeah. But you give all of the drop 1 food, drop 1, but you also accidentally leave drop 2's food. How does that affect you as the driver? Because then the next person, you're like, oh shit, I gave all your food to somebody else.
Not terribly, and honestly, I think that's just a thing since COVID, because most people are not actually wanting to meet you at the door to grab their food. Most people actually
that happened at my job recently, and I was like, like the driver dropped like probably $200 worth of food at the in addition to what the person ordered. And I'm like,
that's wild.
I'm like, that person just lost his job. And then I was like, actually, I know somebody. I want to ask.
You probably got like negative reviews, or does
does it come out of his pocket? He got to go back and buy it from Grocery Warehouse, or that's an old reference, but whatever.
The grocery outlet. Basically, what it would really just be depending on the order and about whether or not the customer complained and to what extent they complained.
Oh,
then I
think beef, pork shoulders, and burgers and sodas and chips, like a whole.
I can't say I've ever done that. Like
no, I don't think you have. But like, would you lose your job?
I don't think
doubt
so.
I sincerely doubt it.
I think because I have had instances on my other job where customers have reported items missing from their order, which was not.
I'm talking the whole order missing. I just was curious, and then you brought it up, so I was like, "Oh,
in the instance where I've gotten that, I've got a dispute from the app that I'm working for at the time, and they've been like, "Hey, customer said that this wasn't there. Please go ahead and submit any evidence or your thoughts to it." And then you just write back a dispute, and then
I accidentally misdelivered it, and then don't pay me for it, right?
No. My
did
dispute
$200 worth of meat come out of your paycheck?
No, not at all. That's going to come out of the DoorDash app, that comes out of their corporation
or any food delivery app,
for sure. Yeah.
I thought we weren't being specific.
Service. I was bringing it back to you. But
and I was trying to keep it on you. So yeah, I was just curious.
No,
weird side tangent. I was just like, it came up to. I wanted to ask you that.
The important takeaway is that if you do this job that I do, you might get free beers from time to time, which is a nice. It's a nice plus. You know what I mean? And that only happens when people aren't there to accept their delivery. I always
how regularly has this happened for you?
Maybe
how regularly? How many times?
How many times? How many times have you gotten free beer? How many times?
How many times?
Like a couple of handfuls. Maybe in the past year, it's happened 10 or 12 times, once a month or something like that. Where people.
So you just got a quota one time a month. You're like, it's about the 18th. I might as well steal somebody's beer. I'm just not gonna knock.
They weren't home.
Maybe they weren't home exactly. You asshole.
No, see, I don't ever do that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I always go through for instance, today I had a customer who I was delivering to who did not answer their phone on the first or second call, and it was to try to get into a building with a call box. Extra details that don't matter. But I ended up actually getting into the building by reaching out to the leasing office there and then bringing it up to their door and then knocking on the door multiple times in order to deliver it. So the attempt is always to deliver the groceries for the customer. But if they're not home, if they can't accept the delivery,
wait, all that went into getting your free Rainier?
Yeah. No. I'm saying I did that today in attempt to not.
I was gonna say there's a body inside the door that is no longer accepting groceries, if that's the case, because no one's seen that person for a long time. There's a lot of air fresheners hanging.
Yep. No.
Yeah. All right. I was just curious. Very weird, but we can be done on DoorDash.
Congratulations on
any grocery service.
Your boys' drinks tonight are free. Thank you, grocery delivery service.
Not mine.
And they're not free. They cost somebody something along the line. Whether that's a write-off for the grocery store or
Right.
it's something that it's
corporate
not
Trox.
free. It's
Hey, okay.
it's not free.
I feel so bad for corporations eating a $20 case of beer. Go fuck yourself. All of you corporations.
Once a
You
month
major
for
corporations.
You don't want to
everybody,
buy Kid Rock's music? Why don't
fuck
you go
that.
steal a
Fuck
car?
Kid Rock. Fuck his music and fuck everything that has to do with corporations and his cars. I'm not with it, and I think they should all die and burn in hell. Big Trox, how was your weekend?
Wow.
Rest in peace, everybody.
Die and burn in hell. How was your
Corporations?
weekend?
Major. I don't feel bad for your Krogers or your major outlets.
You asked your brother a question and brought it right back to your hatred. For grocery stores.
You brought it back to me and I took it.
I got a couple. No, I've got a couple different news articles that I just want to get us the fuck off of what Cotton is about. Like, I want to get us off of whatever he is.
Wait. I have more stuff about what I am, but you go ahead first.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you guys.
No
two
one's
options.
going head first or getting you off. What kind of code are you guys speaking in?
I'm going to give you guys two options for articles that we can talk about. And then you tell me which one you think that you'd be more interested in. Okay.
I don't want. Is this a new segment?
Sure. The 1st one.
Play along.
Porn star
Ron
Jeremy found not competent to stand trial in serial rape case.
Oh my God. I don't want to talk about that.
What do you think you use for milk?
Okay. Cotton doesn't like that one. So you might like this one more. Teenager 19 kills pedophile priest who abused him by ramming a crucifix down his throat and suffocating him in France.
I do like that better. I do like
an imported story.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no wait.
Okay.
Do you have more articles to choose from? Is there more headlines?
Those were your two choices for the week.
Those are the choices.
I think what we should call
this new segment's called Trox's Headlines.
Which one are we doing first? Is what it should be called. Yeah, I want both stories.
Yeah, this one
we do have to cover both of them.
Headlines with Big Trox. We'll have to get Bones on a stinger for that one.
So the most important one is a pedophilistic
murder.
Is that how you say
getting
that?
murdered by a child.
Teenager 19 kills pedophile priest who abused him by ramming a crucifix down his throat.
I love this.
So it says it's a fucked up story.
I know you like this.
It says he attacked a 91-year-old Catholic priest at his home. He's accused of abusing the victim and his father. So this priest has been abusing this family since 1960. And it says that he's alleged to have abused at least 4 boys from 1960 to 2000. And the attacker's been charged. 4 is like your baseline. Attacker's been charged with torture, murder. Right? So here's the pedophile. I say he did. So a 19-year-old man has been arrested for killing a suspected pedophile priest by ramming a crucifix down his throat and suffocating him. Alexander V., who's alleged to have been abused by the priest, attacked the 91-year-old Catholic Roger Matasoli at the Holy Figures home in Agnes Oise. Is that Oise, northern France?
Oise.
I'm not good at French. Oise.
Yeah,
no,
I don't know.
I think that's more like Aussie.
I think it's more like
Oi, oi, oi.
Matasoli has been Matasoli has been accused of sexually abusing at least 4 boys, including Alexander and Alexander's father. The priest had to be shifted from the Diocese of Claremont in 1967 to the Diocese of Saint Andre Farvillers, and then was moved to Agnes following allegations of pedophilia. Reports France Info, and yet he remained on the church's payroll till 2018.
Yeah,
fuck that, man. That's what is that about? Like, this guy, they moved him multiple times over a 60-year period because they're like, hey, you're a rapist, and we know you're a rapist.
I don't understand. Can no one else pretend to talk to fucking God?
I can pretend to talk. I'm talking to God right now.
Like, I don't understand. Like, we're like, if you fuck a kid, like you don't get to do this anymore. They're just
That's
why
not their rule. Their rule
but I don't
is if you
understand
fuck,
that. Like,
their
why is he
rule is-
more special than me? I can do the gibberish talk and shit like
No,
that.
no. It's that if you fuck too many kids in the same area for too long a time, then we got to move you somewhere else, buddy, because you've already tapped out in this area. You're not
No,
allowed
but
to do this
you
here
get what I'm saying. Like, I don't
Of
understand
course.
what do they have on him, or what does he have on them? You know,
Nothing.
Well, I don't understand why someone
That's-
else couldn't do the job.
Because they're
It's very
protecting
weird.
they're protecting the man of the cloth.
But no, you know what it is? It's a gang.
Well, there's cum stains on that cloth. Anymore.
This is what cops do. This is what gangs do. It's the same. It's gang behavior. It's you protect your own no matter what. You keep them all sacred.
Do we need
It's
to
the
keep
same
going
shit.
on this? Do we
Cops,
need to keep going?
police, gangs, same thing.
We're good. We're good.
I'm glad that the story ended how it ended.
I'm glad he's dead.
I'm glad he's dead.
Found with signs of torture. That must have been fun.
For sure.
I've always wanted to suffocate a pedophile with a crucifix.
Sure.
And everything I'm saying is in jest, and it
Yeah,
is all
definitely.
satire, and bleep all of that. Thank you. Thank
Not
you.
bleeping, not bleeping anything. Big
yeah,
Trox was. Don't write down timestamps. That's stupid.
What were the other three? What were the other three people?
I love that
who
in that picture.
Hold on. I'm going to double down on what the fuck I just said. The priest is also alleged to have abused a man when he was aged between 6 and 15. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Kill that guy.
Yeah, kill him.
Kill him.
Yeah.
The victim's
you know what?
sister, who
Honestly,
has made the claims, told the broadcast. Oh, victim's sister. Never. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That everyone in the village knew the rumors, but no one took any action.
Man.
Let me tell you something. Any jury or court that's willing to convict this guy, they're fucked up. You got to understand context and things like this. Is justice. This is absolute justice, and it should be treated as such. Thank you so much. What was the other sad story that you had for us tonight?
Oh, you want another one?
Why was that sad?
And another one. This one came onto my radar primarily.
The story that
because...
led to that story were all sad, but the actual story we just read, I don't think was sad.
No, I liked it.
It was redemption.
Call me an asshole, yeah, but I'm like
that's why I saved it
yeah.
immediately when I found it when I was reading Reddit at 2 in the morning.
I've been listening to fucking wicked shit my whole life, pretty much. Like I'm all about that, like what do they call it? Vendetta shit.
Yeah, let's stop
big
it.
time, exactly. That vendetta or vengeance. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure this is clear. You found that story in the Blackout last night. Is that when you found that headline and you thought it was good for the show?
It was after I unplugged the internet.
What were you searching for? if you don't mind me asking.
Big Trox was in a Blackout watching
He
snow.
thought he was on YouPorn, like.
And I'm like, what's going on in the Catholic Church this week?
That's what you spend your time in a Blackout.
This is a weird
doing,
cross promotion.
Yo, shouts out
is not sponsored by the Catholic Church. Thank you very
Shouts
much.
out Catholicism. Shouts out Christianity. We think you guys are doing great.
They actually hate when you refer to it as Catholicism.
It's the same.
It's
the fact. The
that was
fact
from
that
Dogma. I don't care. I was kidding.
So this one is
Chris
fucked
Rock
up primarily because of.
Is he wearing a
picture.
twisted shirt again?
It's the picture I'm about to show you. That's gonna. You guys both. Jay does for sure. Has a very like keen awareness of what Ron Jeremy looks like, right?
Yeah, I know what he looks like. Sure.
Like
He's
okay.
so gross.
Boondock Saints. Yeah.
Look at this motherfucker.
Yeah, but worse now, bro.
Of course. No way.
That's Ron Jeremy. So
I see
he's
him.
found not competent to stand trial, and that's why I pulled it up on Rolling Stone. Like I wanted to pull it up on a like a reputable site because the picture when I saw it last night, I was like, that's not fucking Ron Jeremy. That guy looks like Ron Jeremy aged 50 years in the last 2 years. Like
Ron Jeremy been dyeing his hair clearly.
Well, and yeah, I mean.
Is this the Bill Cosby effect where he shows up and like pretends like he's blind and he's like, I couldn't have done anything? Like, is this the same type of thing?
I mean, it's like an open and shut case on this guy. There's like many.
He's very clearly a serial.
There's so many counts of rape against him. Like he's very much. But yeah, so it says that he's the doctors for the prosecution and defense both found the porn star suffers from an incurable neurocognitive decline. So Jay, kind of what you were like to the Bill Cosby thing. Sort of. Like, he did all of this fucked up shit, and he'll never have to really like come to terms with it because his brain is just gone now. And he's
Bad
like,
choice of words, Trox.
Wait, so was that the ruling? Was that the ruling that he's incompetent?
It says that he's been charged with sexually assaulting 21 women, found incompetent to stand trial. So it says he's 69 years old.
Sorry,
Like there's too many bits
like
of here that want
69!
I couldn't help myself. Go ahead.
So Mr. Hyatt is not competent for trial. Both reports indicate Mr. Hyatt suffers, Ronald Jeremy Hyatt is his real name. So that he suffers from incurable neurocognitive decline, and he would most likely not be restorable. Issues may be caused by hearing loss. Interesting. It says that the judge set a follow-up hearing for next month, saying the next step is to get another assessment that could recommend that his placement in a state hospital. A different judge overseeing Jeremy's felony rape case in a different courthouse suspended the case last year after Jeremy appeared incoherent and unable to recognize his own lawyer ahead of a critical hearing.
Holy shit.
Wow. So dude is fucked up.
Man,
Fucked up. But I mean, he's not the same guy I liked in Orgasmo. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's like I've got so many fucking like jokes that came up, but it's all about a fucking serial rape case. Man.
Yeah,
damn, man.
Same,
like,
buddy.
It says in 2020, he was initially charged with raping 4 women, and then the case quickly exploded with additional allegations, and he was indicted in August.
I feel like the fucking entendres and words they're using are quickly exploded. He comes
34
in 2019.
counts.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm being serious.
Counts?
This was written to be like immature.
Involving 21 victims, including
That's
minors.
I don't see anything about him coming. What are you talking about?
Whatever you read earlier, you've been reading this for 10 minutes. I forget.
It's just terrible. I don't.
Oh no,
women and
exactly.
Women and girls ranging from age 51 to 15, as well as a dozen counts of forcible assault. He's pleaded not guilty. So I guess he's, innocent until proven guilty. But motherfucker looks.
I mean, yeah, clearly he was eating a lot of shitty food and dyeing his fucking hair when he was out of prison because he's not eating that food, lost a ton of weight, and he looks like a fucking homeless hippie. But
okay, but so then, like, let's say if he is incompetent to stand trial and he can't, so then what does that mean for? Does he just get locked up in a mental institution for the remainder of his life?
They'll toss him in a state hospital till he dies.
Hey, honestly, like, I don't know that that's a whole lot better than prison or jail or anything like that. I mean, I do think that.
Well,
if you're at that point, legitimate, yeah. Go ahead.
I didn't have experience in the pen.
You did a lot of time in the pen, and from that time, would you say it's better to be in the pen or in the state mental hospital?
I've never been in the state mental hospital, so I'm not sure. But I would assume that being in a county jail and being in a state mental hospital are probably pretty similar. I would imagine you get to play a lot of chess. You probably watch a lot of Big Bang Theory. The food that you're eating is probably not that good.
Again, what's going on here?
I'm telling you what it's like to be in a state in a county facility.
But in the case of Mr. Wade or whatever the fuck his real last name was, Ron
Hyatt,
whatever, Mr. Hyatt. If he's really that fucked up, in prison or that place or his grandma's basement or my house, it doesn't matter. Like, his brain is probably so gone. Like, a guy, like, you can't put a guy in prison who doesn't know his name.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You give him a bed and some pudding, and that's literally what happens. I dropped my can.
So I mean, he just assaulted a bunch of people, and now he's gonna have a bed.
And it just sucks. Yeah, he doesn't have to get charged.
He gets no comeuppance.
Yeah, exactly.
This is an uplifting new segment. I'm really glad
should just be.
I don't want to do let's do both anymore.
Let's do both. It's too sad.
I was gonna choose one. I was gonna let you guys.
Like, one of these is funny, I swear.
Next week we're gonna try again, and we're gonna pick 2 articles, and you're gonna choose one, and we're not gonna go over both of them.
More choose both.
Okay,
we're gonna go. That's Cotton. It's Cotton's fault. It's Cotton's fault.
I have a new segment for you. I could bring out a new quick little segment. It's just a quick one.
Children of the '90s who are also drug dealers.
It's I'm not a drug dealer, and it's nowhere near as depressing as Big Trox's segment.
Wasn't even talking about you.
That was depressing?
No, it was fine. Can you go ahead and put up a banner for my new segment?
That was all I had.
That was a good stinger. No, can you make a banner? Can you make one? Is what I'm asking.
You want me to make a
banner over this early
on the fly?
Yeah, just real quick on the fly.
What
you're gonna tell us what it is?
Yeah, what does it need to say?
Are you ready to type the banner?
That's what it's called.
It's called Big Trox's Mom. Go ahead. I'll wait till the banner's there.
All right, go ahead.
You didn't put up a banner.
Oh.
All right, let's talk about your
This is my new segment. Are you ready to type the banner? No, this is Big Trox's Mom. And this was just a quick. So,
I don't want to do this segment.
This is a new segment on the show. I came up with it, and it's a new segment. It's called.
I don't want to do this.
I don't care. You're not involved in it. It's my segment, and it's about Big Trox's mom. And this week, as have happened on many weeks on this show, I had another conversation with Big Trox's mom on the phone, where there were some things said that I just wanted to bring to light. Okay.
Go.
So.
There's no chat room waiting.
I missed the phone call.
You're not talking over the chat room this week. Shout out average pineapple.
Average for you. I missed a phone call from Big Trox's mom earlier today while I was out working and doing my thing. Called her back a little bit later.
While you were stealing beer, your mom called. Go ahead.
I just picked up a 30 rack of Rainiers and mom called.
Not the same day. So Big Trox's mom called me. I missed it. I gave her a ring back.
Keep saying
because it's funny. It's the name of the segment. And she called me, and then I called her back and started off the conversation by saying, "Hey, I just had a question for you, but you didn't answer, so I asked Siri, and then I got the answer." and
mom
so
replaced you with Siri.
Yeah,
that's how valuable you are to your.
She called me to ask a question, and then she was like, "Fuck it, I'll just ask Steve Jobs' ghost instead." And then she asked Steve Jobs' ghost Siri, and then I responded with, "Well, what was the question?" And she said, "What is it called when someone has a lack of pigment?" And I was like a lack of pigment.
Albino?
Yeah, well, so it took me a second to get there. My first, I thought vitiligo. Maybe she was referring to it first. I think my first response to her was a honky. I was just being silly. But so then we got to albino. We got to albinism, right? Because that's the condition when you're an albino, you have albinism. And she said it's albino, and that's what Siri told me. And I was trying to explain to your father that I thought that, I haven't been getting outside enough, and I feel like I'm turning into one of those aborigines or something. And that was the word that she was using for albino. So it was aborigines. I think Algonquin might have came in there as well. She was searching for the word albino, tried to call me to ask the question, and then ask Siri instead.
Did she think you were an expert in normal words or tribes? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know why she called me for this question and didn't just ask Siri.
This is why I'm glad I don't talk to my parents. I haven't even missed a call from my mom since you started this segment about your mom. Like, it's a brilliant life I'm living. You should try it.
You're doing really well. I miss calls from her from time to time, and I call back because I'm a supportive and I'm a good person.
You're crazy.
Big Trox's mom this week. Big Trox's mom this week confused albino with aborigine, and I just wanted to bring that to light because I thought it was a lot of fun. Big Trox, that's what your mom's been up to. Go ahead and take us out of the segment.
This kind of sucks, dude.
It doesn't.
It kind of sucks.
It's a good segment. And if you give me a proper banner, you're going to feel better about that segment.
I think from now on,
the banner was
you need to have her on the show.
The banner is the furthest thing lacking from that being even remotely decent. Everything about that was terrible. It was terrible.
No. Go ahead and check the chat when we get back next week and see what people are really thinking, because that's
they were trying to talk about it, but you wouldn't shut the fuck up.
What's track 12, Big Trox? Shouts out Big Trox's mom. We love you on the show. Come and join us sometime.
I want to have her on the show.
I don't like
involved with the question.
I would love to.
I don't like the way that all shook up. I'm going to edit
That's
that
a new
segment.
segment. That's a new segment. It's
out.
called Big Trox's mom. It's a new segment. It's weekly. Be ready for it.
Weekly.
I'm gonna talk to her
Why don't we
once
say
a week.
periodic segment?
Yeah.
No,
we'll do that. I want to do that less often than we do Russia and Detroit anymore. Or
that's just
less
how much
often.
I'm checking in with Big Trox's mom. You know what I'm saying?
Less often than we do. You know what? I'll do you a good one. Less often than we do the JDirty reviewing the images, which I really want to get to because I missed a lot of the things from last week's image. So we're gonna do that next week.
It might be a weekly segment. We'll consider it. Big Trox.
It's not going to, but
we need to have her on the show. I want to see her.
Yes. Next week we'll be doing a JDirty reviews, some image segments because he's had some fucking bangers lately, and
we do
some things that made me laugh my ass off.
That's the point.
But we do have a song, Cotton. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask if we could do JDirty reviews Big Trox's mom, but go ahead. What's track 12?
You're floundering. I need a button for that.
It's the mom song.
Tonight's track is off of. I was happy when this one came up because I realized that we played this song before, obviously, because we have a music video for it, but we have not played this version. And I happen to like this song, and it's one that we put out a very long time ago, and this is the remix to Get Yourself a Beer. JDirty
remix?
There is a remix to Get Yourself. This is the extra frothy version. This is the final track on the Howling at a Harvest Moon EP. JDirty, get at him.
So there's always a story, right?
Yeah.
We were doing Howling at a Harvest Moon, and every rapper always was not every, but all the Juggalo rappers, whenever an EP would come out, they were throwing a remix of a song on there.
Mm-hmm.
I only had college degree well wasted at that point, so I sent the vocals to like 5 different people to try to remix this. I'm like, yeah, it's coming out tomorrow, so whatever you can do, just let me know. Let me know what you guys can do. And every 4 people sent them back, and this was the best one that I had to try to fix. And I think it came from Carney in Pueblo, if I remember correctly, is who did this one. It's only on the digital version. When we pressed it, I left it off the record when the CD came out. This is not on.
I didn't realize that.
It's not on the CD. It is only on the online version. So get yourself a beer, the extra frothy version, because I just didn't like it enough when it came time to press it. So yeah, but here we go. JDirty.
Fun song.
Here we go. We'll determine that. I haven't heard it since I decided to cut it. So
for the next 2 minutes, you'll let us know. Get him.
Hey yo, it's 2009, tell me how you survive. And when you're turning on your radio, you don't hear canonized. My crew is hot, yo, we crazy unique. I got the type of shit that makes you wanna tap your head and nod your feet. Fresh crew, straight, reppin' Denver City. Yo, we keep your head bouncing like a pair of double D titties. You got my album, dude, I noticed you down. I just wanna let you know I got love for D-Town. Been here for 26, that makes me a native. Even haters bumping my shit and you ask me if I made it. The answer's yes, you goddamn right. Cause I'll be rapping to the moon in every Colorado night. A style of my raps, you're gonna find them all. I'm like a bootleg mixtape out of a trunk to see a war mall. Yo, hit your closet and grab a Rocky jersey. Now get up on your roof and just scream for JDirty. Get yourself a beer, yo, but give me one too. Because I like to drink alone, but I prefer to drink with you. Grab a frosty mug and fill it right up to the top. Cause I'm an alcoholic, meaning I don't waste a drop. Put your hands up if you need another drink. When you get it, chug that bitch until you vomit in the sink. Then brush your teeth, wash your hands, put some drops in your eyes, and grab another beer and toast the canonized. Yo, in elementary, I only wore what my mom said. It's overalls for school and a one piece when I went to bed. middle school, it was the first sign of change. But still, you're for the dope jerseys or the rope chains. High school hitting, it was juggalo all the way. I ain't about to tell you that a goddamn thing's changed. These days I'm proud, drunk, I'm happily fat. I'm walking matching shoes, shorts, big shirt, and hat back. Word on the streets is I'm the new kid on the block. They call me Mr. Daylight Savings, bitch, I'm resetting the clock. I do my shit wrong, that's the style I support. I mean, first I put on my shoes and then pick out my shorts. I'm spending money like a week before I got it. It's like a fire in my wallet, burning right up through my pocket. I'm your girl's new favorite rapper, and I know that she's down. Can't wait to see you both next show in your hometown. Just up a beer, yo, but give me one too, because I like to drink alone, but I prefer to drink with you. Grab a frosty mug and fill it right up to the top, cause I'm an alcoholic, meaning I don't waste a drop. Put your hands up if you need another drink. If you get a chug, that bitch until you vomit in the sink. Then brush your teeth, wash your hands, put some drops in your eyes, or grab another beer and toast a can and eyes. This is 2009. Canonized Productions in the motherfucking house.
What?
People do that?
Yeah,
They
dog.
were okay. So to our podcasters, and we appreciate you. Thank you for checking us out on streaming and all that shit. To those who couldn't see that, we just saw two groups of people jousting. I guess you would call it, right? Or playing a game of chicken on recliners or
lazy boy
love
jousting.
seats. Yeah, and they are ramming each other. Like people are pushing these chairs into each other, and someone's femur broke. Let's see that again.
Oh, for sure. It's at least a femur break. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Girl in the red's left knee and this dumb shit's right knee just shattered.
Oh, it looks like they had a head collision.
Oh,
like this might be more serious than the video.
It twisted it in a major way.
It looks like that girl's head smacks into the side of that dude's head. And if that's
go slow again. Let's see that.
They're both eating fucking applesauce from now on.
Well, I mean, you saw what happened to
Well, luckily she's filming it. Did you see her phone? Yeah, they head collided. Luckily the girl in the background's wearing a mask because she doesn't want to have anything bad happen.
Gotta stay healthy.
Gotta stay safe, homie.
And they're identical. So those are like the dorm chairs. Like oh my
That's
god,
awful. That looked like it was fucking.
Look at the person in the background doing the Macaulay Culkin, and then look at everyone's reaction. That's the best. The tall guy, like everybody's baffled by what.
Hey, tall guy.
1, 2, 3.
Boom.
Good douche.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a head-on collision.
Oh my god.
That looks like a blur of heads and bodies, and that's not good. So that was fun.
But hey, isn't that really what college is all about? It's just like a blur of head and bodies. Like, isn't that what people are going there for?
That's fair. That's why.
At least on all the .coms.
That's what I did at college. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
So much head and so much bodies.
So I got some choices for you guys tonight, and I don't know.
I don't think that's been going well. You should just
if you want to make a decision.
Okay, well, I have
the second one. Okay,
we got a couple different lanes that we can go down, and we're gonna probably hit all of them. But do you want to start with public transportation? Because that's kind of what I was thinking. Okay.
Yes.
You gotta get there first.
The first video that we're gonna watch tonight is just a little bit of fun with somebody trying to earn some money on the subway. Check this out. Okay.
That is awesome.
So, again, to those that are listening, this guy gets up on the subway with his boombox, which has been known to happen. That's a very common occurrence on the subway. Sure. And they try and busk or perform and try and earn a little bit of money. This dude puts on I think, is that like the theme song for Fortnite or something? Because he was just doing Fortnite dances.
He was doing Fortnite dances for sure, but I mean, he danced for.
I did not know that at
seconds.
all. I thought that was weird techno dancing or something.
He danced for a good 10 to 15
Yeah.
seconds and then immediately walked around like real sad looking, trying to see if somebody was going to give him some money.
With his hand, literally with his hand out, like
his hand was
like,
out.
He didn't put his hat down, and after a good 3-4 minutes.
Well, and the volume can be way lower on that, but this motherfucker, like, and
I mean,
people
he
around
started
him
going too. If he did this for 5 straight minutes, I got a buck.
that was 7 seconds long. That was 7 seconds worth of movement. He's like, "Do you have money?"
And then he looks real sad when nobody's got money, and he walks right off the subway. How good is that?
Man,
Why was
it
that?
was his first day?
Was that a put on?
Wasn't a put on. I
Why
don't.
was
I don't.
that guy just
Maybe because I don't know if you've ever been on a New York subway, but I keep my camera on the ready. I've played videos on this show that I filmed on the New York subway.
That's
As
true.
you can see, I need help.
Yeah, man, and we helped that guy.
So I think we do another subway video because I got
That
a
was
couple
amazing.
of them.
I don't want to like discredit what you found.
No,
That
not at all.
video like that. I'm just so baffled by what we saw. Like the whole interaction was 10 seconds.
Yeah, and he looks so sad.
Door
When
open. He did it and then got off before the train even moved. Right.
and when nobody gave him any money, he was just like.
But he didn't even give anybody a chance to enjoy it or pull out money. Like his whole thing was terrible. As you can see, he needs help. You were correct.
He's dead now, so it's fine. How about this one?
Did you do a deep dive?
I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay.
I'm gay?
Gay in a happy
Yep.
way. What you think the other way? Not gay in that way. Because gay means happy and happy means gay. Gay. Come on. Gay. Gay. Because gay means happy and happy means gay. Gay. Gay.
She said gay.
If I'm gay in a happy way, why I want to go to McDonald's?
Happy meal. For a happy meal.
I want my happy meal. I want my happy meal.
For a happy meal. Oh my god. Who is that chick who's filming? She's incredible.
Her energy peaked at a 2, but we got to hear it get there, you know?
Was that Aubrey Plaza on the fucking on the subway there?
Awesome.
What are you?
Gay?
Gay?
Well, she was
love
just
that
trying to
energy.
sneaky film him, and she's like, "Well, I've been caught. I had better participate."
What am I? Super duper gay?
Why would I go to McDonald's?
Yeah, man, that was amazing. I don't know
Happy
what was
Meal.
going on. I don't want to be on the subway ever.
Yeah.
Nothing we just saw makes me I wouldn't care if he was singing about our show. I wouldn't want to be on the subway.
All right, well, let me
with
ask you
anybody
this.
yelling.
Out of the last 2 that we saw, who would you tip? Are you tipping Fortnite guy or super gay guy?
I'm tipping the super gay guy.
I'm
100%.
tipping the super gay guy because he hung around long enough to entertain me, and then like maybe be like, "All right, I'll give you $1."
And here's the thing about the super gay guy is that he was using that ukulele simply as a drum. He did not play that.
I pictured
ukulele.
Tech
He's like,
Nine.
because I'm gay. I'm super gay. I'm really gay. I'm super gay.
What was the lunchtime cipher? That's what I was picturing. Tech
Yeah.
no, and
Lunchroom
fucking
cipher.
doing yeah.
Oh my
man,
god.
that shit, yeah, he was entertaining. His song. I don't give a fuck what his thing was. He was entertaining, but I don't want to be on the bus with either or the train or anything.
Speaking of being on the bus with some fucking yahoos, we've seen other people on this show that have been working out or doing some crazy bullshit on public transportation. How about this one? This motherfucker is using the seatbelt on the city bus to do lat pull downs, and look at him flexing. What's better? Okay, tell me.
Where did his sleeves go though? Right.
Tell me what's
Before
better
the
than
flex,
that.
he had-
He cut him off and threw him away.
What's better than that image? he's flexing like, fuck you. See what these fucking seatbelts are
I
doing?
mean, hey, Holman's got some nice definition on those arms. I mean, you can't really talk too much shit on those arms.
I don't want to meet him in an alley, and he's also rocking my socks and slides look. I mean, that's my whole shit.
He's doing socks and slides on the bus and doing lat pull downs.
I wear socks and slides on this show every week. Shit.
I'm just so baffled with what's, and you know what? I've got socks and slides on right now. I don't have the agility to do that, but just please believe.
I'm working on my flexibility lately.
This guy is amazing. There's no way he looks like that from one reusable bag and a seatbelt. I can tell you that.
No,
those are tricep extensions.
What if he does? What if he just fucking gets on that city bus every day and he's like, I ride the G line up and back all day, every day, and I just do tricep extensions. And then fucking
what if somebody's standing there when he gets on to work out and he's like, that's my spot. That's my G spot. And he just fucking freaks the fuck out.
That is his G spot. It's where he rides.
Where it's at.
What I didn't notice is that in those first 2 videos, he has sleeves. So then,
that's what I said. Where did them sleeves go? Look at all of a sudden he's like,
roll them up. Yeah. Oh yeah, he rolled them up.
Oh, they're rolled up. Yeah, they're rolled up.
Wow.
Yeah, he's intensified for sure.
I love him.
Boy. I love a nice strong boy. That's good.
Say hello to Strong Boy.
I think I got one more that I would qualify as.
Is this one in a taxi? An Uber, perhaps?
Do we have any planes or automobiles?
Yeah.
How did you know?
We've seen a lot of trains, but we haven't seen any planes or automobiles. Go ahead.
I have an automobile for you. This is a fucking Uber robo-taxi. So this is somebody riding in an Uber with no driver.
I saw a real Uber driver almost kill me through a stop sign. So I don't know what the fucking robot's gonna
do. Pretty lit. I'm kind of cool with this.
I would not do this.
I'd be in that car.
It's gonna hit something.
No,
I do have nightmares. I do have nightmares like this though.
Yep.
I do definitely have nightmares like this.
Where you're in a backseat of a car and nobody's driving
I'm literally like I'm breathing differently. Like this is making me uncomfortable.
And I'm trying to control the car from the back seat in my nightmares. Yeah, it's terrible.
Did you know that I was getting on an elevator today and I thought somebody was going to shoot me in the head?
Oh my God. I got on an elevator today and went all the way up to the 39th floor. And the elevator that I was in moved so fast that like I was dizzy by the time I got up to the floor, and again when I got back down to the fucking ground floor.
And sometimes when you're up really high like that, do you ever feel like Martin Sheen in The Departed and like a bunch of gangsters are going to throw you off the building and then you're going to splat all over the ground?
He's going to be like, got a light?
I'm just trying to say dead. I wouldn't get in this car.
You wouldn't?
I would.
I would try it. Not in a million.
I would ride in that car.
Million? No way.
It's going 23. It's maxing out at 23. That's no
but look at everybody else that's fucking in line to turn, and it's just blowing.
Bro, look at the steering wheel is moving. It's not moving.
How many cameras? How many cameras do you have in your head when you're driving?
Hey,
what do you keep telling me that for?
Because these
the car's a paparazzi. I don't give a fuck.
No,
let me tell you,
you can see everything around them all
in court.
If anything's running in front of it,
in eyewitness testimony,
so it's gonna have footage of your death. All right.
Yeah, exactly what. Hold on, what Cotton just said
eyewitness testimony in court is complete bullshit. But if you have camera footage of you doing something in court, it's actually
over, Johnny.
Real.
It's over.
So that cameras are more reliable
of you
than
dying because you couldn't. No, like this is a dumb. Don't.
Yeah,
do this,
but
you guys
do it. Everybody take robot cars.
Yeah. We let you play.
It's part of the game, right?
Yeah.
So how come he doesn't get to be?
Exactly.
I'm just saying I wouldn't do it. If when Big Dirty Cotton had that show, if we called for an Uber and a fucking no car driver showed up or no driver car showed up,
I would have got it.
I would not. Then I would have met you there.
I would have got it.
I would have said no.
You would have waited for Dinesh.
I would have waited for the next show.
So I guess I'm going to kind of stay in this lane a little bit, and I'm just going to skip through this video. This is a long one that's kind of as long as the
previous.
No, the one that we did where the guy got pepper sprayed in the street and flailed around his body. That was really great.
Okay, yes.
But hold on. This is somebody driving it. I can't tell. Is that a dump truck or looks like a dump truck, not it's not a cement truck.
That looks like one of those trucks that they could drop from the side or the back.
Looks like what I got behind me, which is a dump truck. You know what I'm saying?
So this guy is driving this dump truck through this neighborhood. And like, I think at this point he had just hit this car. And now all of the neighbors are out here like yelling at him and telling him what to do. And
back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Get over here! What the fuck? What is he doing?
crashed into the fucking house.
Dad, get over here.
Where was he trying to go?
Backs into another car.
Dad.
Watch this shit.
Wow.
Right?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Dad, get over here.
He's wrecking that car. He's
That
just
car
fucking
is such toast.
He's demolishing the neighborhood, dog.
Are you kidding? Why over there?
Yo,
He's doing it for fun?
hey, what is going on here is a retaliation, you guys. He hit the house. No, seriously. He hit the house, backed up, got his car, and pushed it into the house.
I thought
This
the
guy-
same thing.
this guy
I thought
knows
the
that
same
person.
thing at first, but keep watching.
Baby mama drama.
Right now.
I'm gonna get a little pistol right quick, just in case I can find
I got this.
Where's he gonna go?
So right now he's trying to back up, and then he crushes another fucking car. So that's why I'm like, Jay, this is not. I don't think he was going after that one person. I think this person
Yeah,
is
no,
wasted.
that car came because he was trying to get a clean getaway. Look, now he's gone. They hit that. I guarantee you, that person targeted that person.
That was wild.
I fully
He's on
believe
107th Street.
I fully believe that was done to get mad at that person.
Well, at least there wasn't a put on, right?
Oh no, not a put on at all, or
He
else
put it
Johnny
on.
Knoxville's up in his shit, or what's his name? Ashton Kutcher's up in his shit.
All right,
Got
so
you,
I got-
Missy Elliott.
I got a couple more lanes.
Johnny
I wanna take.
Knoxville.
So I'm gonna save this. I got something wholesome, but I think I'm gonna save that for next week because we've
we
had
don't
enough
have time for
fucking
that
stuff.
fucking bullshit.
What I want to end on then for this week, I think this is a good end point. Jay, tell me if this gives you the same level of fear as, say, a bird might.
No,
Tell me what you think.
it doesn't.
You smell
It does.
He's beautiful. Clothes, Charles.
Damn, look at that dick.
Look at the hog on
Was it
that.
a movie?
Yeah, like-
Oh, he's
Start
beautiful.
working it.
Listen, I'm not trying to. I don't want to sound like a queer or nothing, but that bat is packing.
Dude, I don't want to try to sound gay or nothing, but you see that bat dick?
How
Good
come
God,
that
bro.
bat? How come that bat is like the size of a tiger?
Oh, I love them.
Did you say?
She
how
said,
come-
"Oh, he's so cute." Is that
he's
cute?
so- I mean,
It's so scary. There's nothing good about bats.
Yeah.
Hey,
no.
clear off, yeah? I just want to see the back of it.
I don't like this.
He said, "No, he's so cute. I just want to see the back of him." And the bat was like, "Fuck your phone, idiot!" Like he just
Look at-
knocked it out of his hand.
I just want to admire that bat dick.
Wow, you
I'm
gotta
really
drop. You gotta keep that for the fucking soundboard. That's crazy that you. Just
It
said
literally like made my eyes water. I don't think I like this video very much.
I hate it. I don't like bats at all. I've had bad experience with bats. I'm not looking.
What
for
does
'em.
that mean?
I've had bad experiences with them. What do you mean? What
Explain.
does that mean? I was I was once on a river, and I was on the river a little bit too late at night.
This is a baffling story. I can't believe you spent casual time on the water.
I was once on a river, and it was too late that I was on the river, and then we ended up having to try to get out of the river. And then the bank where we were getting out of the river to push all of our inflatables up out onto dry land, there was a bunch of fucking bats. There was a bunch of fucking bats.
Was it hung like this one? Did it penetrate you?
I didn't get any look at the dick. I would have if I could have seen it, but I didn't get a good look at the dick at the time. And those bats, they were fucking scary. Like, it was just scary to be around them, to know that they were flying near my head. I don't like the noises that they make. I don't like anything about them. Bats are fucked up. They can all go die horrible deaths. Look at him. He's
I don't
terrible.
disagree with that at all. Like,
It's
look
a
at its
it's a
Like,
terrifying looking animal.
You know, and unlike JDirty, I fuck with birds. I think birds are chill. This bat, I don't fuck
Birds
with
are not
whatsoever.
chill.
They're
This
chill
is a
as fuck.
terrifying
Anyway,
animal. This thing would fucking disembowel you for fun.
It would try to. It would
That
try
little
to.
dumbass kid said, "I think it's a boy." What are you, blind?
Yeah,
You don't
see
see
a
that.
big-
You don't
you
see
see that
that
big
hog.
bat See that fucking
Hey,
that rocket
Helen
that
Keller,
back
what
is?
are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know,
Grab
and
that.
that's how I know who I'm hanging out with. Like, if they don't see that bat and know that's a bat dick, I'm like, we're not friends. Like, you,
Dog, if
you
I'm at that animal sanctuary, even with my children, I'm like, do you guys see that fucking bat's dick?
Both of my children would be like, "Hey, Dad." I know.
Check
I
out the
know.
nuts on that.
Like,
bat.
trust me, I've seen it.
My
I
son would be dropping ball jokes like immediately.
Oh, of course. Well,
Your
as
son's
you
dropping
should.
loads on that bat.
Oh, loads of ball loads jokes.
So okay, I lied. I do have one more
I don't have time.
transportation
I don't have
related video before we get the fuck
I'm
out of here
sick
this
of this.
week.
I don't have time bullshit.
I'm so busy. I gotta go.
One
get
more
free beer.
transportation related video. So
Oh, you
this
can
is
get a
like-
beer after this. Okay, you can get your
He's
beer
got-
after this.
You have 29 left, and they were free.
Yeah, seriously.
This is a video of like one of those Swiss like human coasters.
Bobsled teams.
Tell me how much anxiety this gives you guys, because it made me want to fucking die.
Human coasters.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Fuck that.
Oh
What are you talking
no!
about?
What are we
I've done
doing
an
here?
alpine slide before, and that's a lot. And this is crazy.
That's
I'm
crazy.
pissed that you said one of those human coasters, as if I was supposed to know about this.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this before. This is outrageous.
Yeah, somebody
you.
dies on that once a day, right?
At least once a day. At least once
Right?
a day. But I might still do it.
I would
might
not
still
do
it.
that.
You would do
I
that?
might
No.
still do it. Yeah.
Are you a
fucked up.
What if an
psychopath?
animal steps out?
Yeah.
One squirrel and you're dead.
What
Well,
if
here's the
that bat
thing.
came out?
Because
What
I'm
if I
fucked up
started
in the head.
sneezing?
It might be fun though.
Yeah, but what if
don't
that
know.
bat starts flying towards you and then it lands on your face and forcibly enters your mouth? Could you imagine that?
Bats hate roller coasters. That's one thing you got to know about bats off the jump.
I hope you do things like, since you're not gonna have kids or a family or someone who cares about you soon. I hope
I
you
will
do
have someone who
things
cares
like,
about me. I have people who care about
what,
me.
your GoPro? Like, that's what you're gonna turn into.
You got a GoPro?
I wish.
That's why I
All
said
right.
you're gonna.
Guys,
We're
let's
gonna
get out
do a
of
GoPro for Christmas.
let's get out of videos. We have labored too long in the land of videos, and I would
I'm
like
done.
to get into something a little
Get
bit
your
different.
beer, and then we'll come back. We'll talk about some freshness.
Woo!
What's going on over there? Who's in the box? Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
All right.
So,
Your beer?
Jade, do you want to know something? Jade,
Oh.
do you want to know something funny?
Hell yeah! I
You
like
remembered
jokes.
what was in your box?
It did.
Did you?
I remembered what I was talking about 3 weeks ago, and I remembered it as I was
am so happy for you and us. the
as I was
audience.
walking up the stairs tonight. I was like, "Oh, that's what I was gonna show," and I just didn't want to
You
do it. That
absolutely were like, oh, I've got something, and it made me feel like an asshole. So thanks a lot.
Go ahead.
Thanks a lot, coronavirus.
you're not wrong. You're
I
just
am
an asshole.
True.
So what I wanted to show was
You were
something
supposed
that
to disagree.
my main man JDirty mailed me for Christmas this year that I didn't get to review with the shitheads out there.
Well,
in
I
the
didn't
world.
even realize. Now it looks like I was just trying to set myself up for props. I had
No,
idea that's
because
what
this
we're
was
talking
something that I had that I wanted to talk about, but I
Oh,
put
okay.
it on,
Word.
I
I
put it
wasn't trying
aside
to
and then forgot about it after I listened to both of them. And the dichotomy between these two records is really funny to me. So
Agreed.
the first one is the Death Pop, and definitely I'd say probably my favorite record from the second deck. I love this record, really good shit. I listened to it recently. My children dug it. They were digging around, they were dancing around the living room. You know, Bazooka Joey's a good one for the kids. They like that shit.
When you sent me the
Shooting
line
Stars,
from it, it's
that's a
yes.
winner. Yeah.
Oh, big time. All about
Love
killing
that shit.
down.
And great record, loved it. And to top it off, he sent me Eminem's Revival. So I got
right.
an Insane Clown Posse and an Eminem record from JDirty for Christmas this year. Two bands that spent the better part of 2 decades hating each other and talking shit about each other on public and in private. And
We were
all
going to
sorts-
send you some imported meats, but instead I thought I'll just send you beef from Detroit.
Hey, domestic beef. I got domestic beef, Revival, and the Death Pop. I intended to talk about this 3 weeks ago. Forgot. I'm back.
Well, there you go. Merry Christmas.
I also just want to add on the packaging that JDirty sent this in. It was in a super thick vinyl flat cardboard, and on the edge he wrote, "I want Cotton off the show."
That is true. I may have I editorialized slightly. Yes.
That is true to how you feel, or that's true to what you wrote?
That is yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
What's in your box, JDirty?
I want you on the show, but at the time, that's how I felt. I got a few box items tonight. I'm going to go quick. So the first one is what I just opened. Another pumpkin beer. So the reason I bring it to this segment is because I just finished my other one. But I've been obviously on the hunt for pumpkin beers as the season's been over, and I'm trying to get there. And I went into a liquor store the other day, and I asked, and they said, no, I think we have a couple in the singles thing. I was like, oh, fuck, really? Walk over there. They had a total of 17 different, 17 single pumpkin beers in their single thing. So I got 7 Elysian Night Owls, like 5 Lakefront Largers, and then
I love the Lakefront Larger.
The rest were 4 Noses, Pump Action. So crazy fucking excited that I found 17 pumpkin beers the other day, and then an adult root beer because never had that before. Why not?
Those are good.
So yeah, that is that. Then we've got some dope flavor here. I think in the past I've expressed to you guys how sometimes I'll rebuy a record. You know, maybe I'll own multiple copies of something, right?
Maybe.
Well, here we go again. So Twisted has the 25 years of Twisted. The series has come out, of course, re-release all the shit they've recently got masters to somehow, not sure. Abominations has been here.
Oh, dope. I need that. I have the picture
CD,
disc
the
version.
tape, and the vinyl. Yeah, that's not the whole record.
It's not. It's missing like 4 or 5 songs. That, what you're holding right there, the double LP is the full record.
Yes, like this is the full record, the Madrox cover. So of course, this is the M&E cover. You can get Monoxide cover version Cotton, a whole different, same record, just a different picture in retail stores only.
Yep. That's how they be doing. That's how they get people to go back into the mom and pop shops, and that's how they sell 2 copies of the same album. Or in Jay's
2,
and I was gonna say in Jay's world, 5 copies of the same.
5, no 5, because I was gonna say if you bought the bundle, you got the gold tape.
Oh shit!
But that's only if you bought the CD, vinyl, and cassette bundle. The regular tape is silver, and so I'll be buying that on my next M&E order. And then
how many gold tapes are made?
I think only 100 and or 50. I forget. It's a small number, so I own one. Super dope. Now, and this thing around it is like a check it out. Like it moves. Like it's like it would come off the key. Super dope. Twisted. M&E killed it. Got the guy's faces on the sides. It's just the whole setup and the whole production and look is fucking awesome.
Not to mention that is probably my favorite Twisted record of the last 10 years.
It's the record that broke the contract's back. What Trox? What Cotton?
That was going to be my question. That was their first record that they put out, not on Psychopathic anymore.
No, that was their last album.
That was their
Psychopathic.
last
Like did not press hardly any records. Like they sold out of them in like a week because Psychopathic was like. Basically, the look that Twisted had was y'all didn't even press our fucking shit up. You didn't think we were going to sell anything, and now no one can find it. Like, we're out of here, man. Fuck you. Sue the FBI. We're out. So, my last and most flavorful thing is a piece of, it's one of the grails, as we like to call in the merch world. So, something I have been looking for quite some time. Seal, because I've got an open version.
Steel? You found Steel?
Yes, he is here. He will not quit talking about some bitch named Heidi. I don't know how his accent sounds, but that's what I assumed. Anyways, I'm on my sealed audio grind, as we know. And
we call it a seal deal.
And it's all the hype because hype is amazing and hype stickers are amazing. So I have finally found the DJ Clay Let 'Em Bleed mixtape. The box set, all 4 volumes, sealed, and look at that. It's got a rip, which made me so sad. I almost didn't buy it. But look at that hype sticker. Thing is beautiful in every way. I've been looking for this hype sticker, you guys, for like 5 or 6 years. And I found it for $3 cheaper than I sell the open one. So there's zero problem with this whole exchange. I made money to get the sealed one, got the hype sticker. Your boy's happy as fuck. I showed my wife. She had the same look as both of you. Tried to give me a couple little like Snickers, like, yeah, I support you. And the rest were kind of like, I don't get you at all. But yeah, so I got the hype sticker. I even showed it off on the museum and people were going crazy. They're like, I can't believe you got it. It's like, I know, right? NFS. Yeah, I did a long time ago.
NFS. The only final thing I'm going to say about Abominations real quick is that was the last album that ICP and Twisted did a song on together. They did one after that? After Abominations?
Yeah, the Lotus record is what killed the contract, but that was the last Twisted solo record.
The Lotus record came after Abominations?
That was that's what ended, like that was the final record that they did together was Mud, Air, Water, Earth, or I forget how it said. But yeah. Oh yeah, look it up.
Wow. I didn't know
look
that.
It up.
I love that album.
Yeah. Lotus record came. That was the final thing that Blaze and Twisted did on Psychopathic.
I'll go listen to that after we record.
But I promise that fact is correct.
Well, great box. I love your box.
Yes, it's got a sticker.
Cotton might have something in a box soon, but until then.
What's going on over there? Who's in the box? Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
All right, so we're out of Jay's box. You want to get into a little bit of television? Guys,
that's so good.
What's been going on television? Cotton, tell us.
Rip it open, Cotton.
I'll rip open the Netflix box for the week. Not much, honestly, but you know what I did do is I did
watch your mom.
I talked to Big Trox's mom on the phone, if that's what you're referring to, but no.
Curtain pull.
Scratching this segment.
Hold on, wait for it. Did you guys hear that?
Very faintly.
Very, very weak attempt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
not
good.
Work on that. I would rather hear you.
You kiss your mother with that mouth?
I'd rather hear you produce a good fart once a week than talk about something that you talk to your fucking mom about on the phone.
I talked to your mom on the phone.
Because they're both really fucking dumb and shitty.
Secondly, all I really watched this past week was season 2 of Ted Lasso. And let me fucking tell you, if Ted Lasso isn't the best show on television, I'll eat my own hat. I don't give a shit. It's so good. JDirty, are you watching Ted Lasso yet?
It's great.
No, but why are you using grandfather expressions?
I'll eat my own shit. I don't give a fucking shit. It's so good.
Now you're doing
I'll
grandson
I'll
expressions.
eat Doug's mom's fucking head. I don't care.
I don't care.
Going from eating your hat to eating your own shit?
I don't give a fucking rip.
My
It's so
God,
good.
You're
dude.
an
Ted
intense
Lasso.
individual.
See, and season 2 was better
Parental
than season 1.
discretion
If you ask
is
me, if you
clearly
ask
too
me,
intense.
if you ask me, which you are, season 2 of Ted Lasso is better than season 1. Jay Dirty,
I
what are
loved
you
it.
watching?
I thought it was great. I really
It's great.
agree with you. I can't wait till season 3 comes out. I think it's a great show.
Honestly, like when the last episode ended, I felt angry. I was like, why don't I have more of the show
but
to watch?
When
Like,
it
I wanna
when
watch
it
more of the
ends
show.
when it ends with an RTJ song, you feel vindicated.
Ooh,
right?
ooh, it was so good.
It ends
in the way
season
that it
2
ended.
ends with RTJ playing, and you're like, "Fuck yeah!"
in the way
RTJ
that
goes
it
hard
ended.
on show soundtracks.
With
For
that
real.
with that fucking dirtbag, that piece of shit. I'm not even gonna say his name, but
He's a piece of
fuck,
shit.
I'm so excited for season
Spoiler
3.
alert.
I
Yeah, it's
didn't
good
say
stuff.
his name.
I'm still
I
on
didn't say
season
his name.
1.
Good ass
You
show,
didn't say
Jay.
It's so
Actually,
good,
that
Jay.
is one
Watch it.
that you should highly watch
gotta
with
watch it.
your wife.
I know it honestly is on the list because of you and other folks. Like
That's
I
one
have
that
it.
that's one that you two would like for real. Like I sat down to watch it and I was like, yeah, I'll check this out. And then by the 2nd episode, I was like, I'm gonna watch all of this by tomorrow.
No, I'm down to
good.
watch it for sure. It's on the list, but I
a
can't
banger.
watch 5 things at the same time. We
Yo,
don't have
shouts
time.
out
And
Jason
luckily they're
Sudeikis.
quick.
Shouts out Bill Lawrence. Thank you for making
Mm-hmm.
another good show. Shouts out all the other actors and actresses.
Is that the guy that
lady
did
who
Cougar
plays
Town?
Yep.
Uh,
And
he
Scrubs.
did
That's what I thought.
Scrubs. He's done a bunch
Oh,
of
right.
shit. But the lady who plays Rebecca is also the lady on Game of Thrones who says, "Shame, shame."
Never
So-
seen that either.
Yeah, but
It's
you
so
know
fucked up.
the drop from Howard.
Oh
know
yeah,
that.
for sure.
Yeah.
Same lady.
Same-
She's on
Belle.
that show.
But Jay, you'll fucking love that show. It's so good.
So
good.
So good.
Thank you, Ted Lasso. Thank you so much. I appreciate you immensely.
Big fan.
Jason.
Nice recommendation, Cotton. Jay Dirty, talk to him.
I took Troxy Cotton's recommendation last week, and I went into a Netflix comedy fucking onslaught through my face hole. So
No
I
way.
started with Andrew Santino, and I watched Hamburger.
Mhm.
Cheeseburger. What is
Cheeseburger.
it? I watched that.
I just want to be a cheeseburger.
I gotta
Just
be
wanna be
honest.
cheeseburger.
It was not it was like the worst one I watched, and I still laughed. But I did. It wasn't like I watched like 5 of them, and at the end of the night, I was like, that one. I don't know. It wasn't as good as I was hoping. I
Okay.
like him, and he's funny, but I ended up watching a Nate Bargatze
That's a great one.
one. I watched
Bargatze's
an
great.
Eliza Schlesinger. Why do I have to watch all the ones that are hard to say?
It's crazy
Her.
that you thought they were better
Nate
than
Bargatze
something
and Eliza Schlesinger are both very hard names to say. You're not wrong.
I'm like, fuck. And then a girl named Miranda something, who's like a UK
Cosgrove?
comedian.
Oh,
She like, men are bad and I love my daughter. Like her. I don't know what her name is. It's Miranda.
Never
something.
watched
She's
that.
mad funny. Mad funny.
are you talking
but
about
yeah,
Hannah Gatsby?
No, I don't
Okay.
think I am. But yeah, you sent me down in a good way a comedy Netflix rabbit hole, and I had a lot of shit to do after last week's episode, and I listened. Like I said, I watched like 3 or 4, and then 2 more the next day. So
Nice.
comedy, Netflix comedy.
did you
I
watch-
would
What was the best?
Did you
one?
watch
What was the best?
the new Tom Segura or the new Christina P? Those are both.
Oh, I've watched the
Really good.
Christina P one like a week or 2 ago. I put it on like where she's dressed up like a fucking 50s chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I put it on while I was working, and I was laughing my dick off down here, but I
She's
don't
fucking-
remember.
she's
It wasn't
so
in that.
fucking funny.
Yeah, she was mad funny. I thought I was old at first. And
No,
then
where she
I
has
had
like
to
her
look
hair,
into it.
her hair all done up and
Yeah,
like all
yeah.
the fucking crazy costumes. Yeah,
was-
that
It
was
looked like
that
she was
one's
going to
fire.
like a doo-wop dance or something.
Yeah, she said that her outfit for the show cost like 25 grand or something ridiculous
Yeah.
that she made Netflix pay for.
Awesome. Yeah, no, so I've watched a ton of that. I haven't really watched a lot of shows other than Dead to Me, which I fucking am a huge fan of that show. So
I've not
I, of
seen
course,
that.
am.
What?
Oh,
is-
not at all? That's the
No.
Christina Applegate show. And it's probably her last on-camera acting show because they're like she's sitting down in most of it because her MS is so bad, and they said like off camera people were like, oh yeah, they said like in some scenes people were like low holding her legs up so she could stand in scenes. Her legs are behind behind cabinets and counters and shit all the time. It's sad.
Wow.
I've heard great things about that show.
It's a dope show. I was gonna say it's great writing.
I love
Not
her
the
and
greatest show, but it's
Linda Cardellini is the other one, right?
Yeah, she's on that one too, right?
Is I call her Judy? I'm thinking, is that the other main girl? Like that was in like Freaks and Geeks?
Yes.
Okay, that's how I know her.
I call her Judy.
Like I don't know her real name.
I love
like,
how you know her from her first acting role, and you're like, fucking Judy. I'm not sure.
You know, Freaks and Geeks, that chick.
Yeah, we
the
started
only
watching
the
it, and
only
I'm
other
like,
thing
I
that
know
she's
her.
done in her career, like
no,
Linda Cardellini's
she's
been
done
along-
shit, but I never saw Scooby Doo. Yeah, I never knew that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Let me bring it back to your original recommendation. Which out of those stand-up specials that you watched was the best in your
Good
opinion?
question.
I love myself some Miss Eliza. Like I think that chick is hilarious. I think she's great.
So
I like the Santino one, but it just like I wasn't laughing the whole time. Like there were times where I was like kind of like I liked you more on Dave.
Man,
Like,
that's so funny. Because like
don't know.
Eliza is the type of person that I would rather see act than like any of her stand-up. Like I've watched plenty of it, and I'm like, I get it, but it doesn't do
When
it. For
she
me,
comes
so.
on my random, because I listen to Raw Dog all the time, or Serious, I flip through the comedy all the time. When I hear her, I always stop. I think she's funny, so when I can get an hour, and it was a brand new one, I was like, fuck yeah. It's called like I'm Still Hot or something.
Yeah.
And she is, but like not the reason at all. Because I also watched Fortune Feimster's fucking
Fortune
thing,
Feimster.
and I think
haven't watched
she's
her
fucking
special, but
hilarious.
She's so funny.
She's fire.
And she is not hot at all. She looks like fucking all three of us got put in a blender.
Shouts out Fortune Feimster.
Like shouts out, but she's.
I think we're
hilarious.
hot, but apparently JDirty doesn't. Go ahead.
Nailed it.
No, great Rex J. Go back and watch the newest Tom Segura special. I
will. I think he's great.
Ball
too,
Hog
but I
was the
didn't
newest,
watch it.
right?
Ball Hog, I think, is the newest. Yeah.
He's got like fucking 15 specials. Like it doesn't.
And
Every
they're-
time I look, there's tons.
And they're all fucking fantastic.
No hate, no, but there's just I don't know where to start with that guy.
Start with the newest. Just go Ball Hog or Disgraceful. Disgraceful is fucking amazing.
Okay.
Both of those are really good, but they're all good.
What about you, Big Trox?
He has 5 specials on Netflix, I think, and
I think
all of
so,
them
yeah.
are spectacular.
Okay, I was sarcastic, but he has a
I-
lot of shit out.
I also took
At least
Cotton's
5.
recommendation and watched Andrew Santino after last week. I had a much different reaction to it than Jay did. I loved it. I find Santino fucking hilarious. The cheeseburger joke was great. The payoff at the end was really great.
His voice impressions were funny.
Yeah, he does it for me. I like that guy a lot. I fuck with him. But really, I'm still hard on Better Call Saul. Almost done with it. I have like 3 episodes left in the series, and we've just been watching it nonstop. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good. Other than that, I'm on like AFV. You know what I'm saying? Jay knows what that's like. I'm watching that AFV lifestyle.
I'm watching your brother die down there. You okay, bro?
He's
I'm good.
fine. He's fine.
Yeah, we've been watching AFV too. We're even back to the Tom Bergeron days, so I'm right there with you.
Oh, nice.
We're going to the throwbacks. They don't
I
like
love
to
that.
watch Danny Tanner. I'm like, his name's Bob Saget, but it's fine. I get it. It's weird.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Big ups. Rest in
What
peace.
happened?
So that's it. I don't have anything new because I've still been
was
watching fucking Better
murdered.
Call Saul. I've watched like 10 Better Call Saul episodes in the last like 4 days. So it's so fucking good. When they
good.
when they just kill everybody, and I'm just like, wow, everybody's dead now, and I'm just like, what the
Wow.
It's
fuck?
just like, oh, that guy's brains are blown out in this apartment. Like, not a big deal.
Yeah, and they're just like, and then this guy's brains got blown out, and then they're like, now this guy's brains are blown. They blow a lot of people's brains on that show. That's the thing about
That's gonna happen.
that's the thing about Better Call Saul. And
I
I'm
say brains.
I'm gonna live in Albuquerque for another few hours, and then I'm getting the fuck out of Albuquerque, and I'm getting onto something else. Okay.
What you need to do is take yourself to Disney Plus because I wanted to throw back that National Treasure show is getting intense. It's dope as fuck. I love it. I've watched each episode twice. We're like theorizing what's gonna happen. Me and my kids.
I've watched each episode twice. All right,
we're going down a rabbit hole. I love you.
We're getting out of your rabbit hole.
Andrew Santino was fine.
Guys, I know that.
Please go ahead and hit subscribe.
I know that we've spent some time talking about,
headlines.
That's great. I need a new bumper. I need a bumper.
Get a bumper. We need a bumper.
But right now, what we need is to head down south.
Florida, man.
Bum, bum, bum.
On this week's episode of Florida Man, what do we got?
Thank you for that, Jay. I appreciate it.
On this week's edition of Florida Man, Central Florida man sentenced for plotting to kill ex with poison in a water gun.
I'm willing to listen to this. This sounds
so
good.
funny. That's so funny. Like,
this is kind of like that where that guy beat his mom with spaghetti. Go on.
Yes.
And open up, bitch.
And when I first clicked the link, I like the headline on
Ouch,
where
why
I
are
get
you
this from,
scratching me? You
just
almost
said-
broke the skin. I know.
It said Florida man sentenced for plot to kill wife with a water gun, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna check that out.
Ex-wife.
So in Kissimmee, Florida, a Kissimmee man has been sentenced for plotting to kill his former partner with a poisoned water gun. Now this is where shit gets wild, especially since we've been talking about Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Yeah. Kevin Jones, 50, was sentenced to 10 years in federal prison for unlawfully possessing ricin, a biological toxin.
How do you lawfully possess it?
In a medical facility, I suppose.
Grow a flower.
Yeah, a biological toxin, and for possessing 2 firearms as a convicted felon. Prosecutors say Jones ordered several items online. Yeah, he ordered several items online in December of 2021 to make the poison ricin. This motherfucker's been plotting to fill a super soaker with ricin for over a year. Jones reportedly planned to spray his former partner with the poison using a water gun, then go on vacation so he had an alibi when she died.
That's cool. That's
what's
cool.
better than that.
Ricin,
plan it out.
School me on this. Is ricin that deadly that if it just hits your skin, you'll die?
Yeah.
I don't know about skin necessarily, but yeah, like if it gets any like if he was to like hit her with a water gun in the mouth, then like yeah, that might do it.
Imagine you run into your ex and he's got a fucking the SPF 50
What's up,
and he's
bitch?
pumping it up and he's like, open up, bitch.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm picturing. And or
Yeah,
like
I don't
he
know- I
thought
don't
they
know
were
what else it
having a
could
very
be.
intimate experience. She's like finishing porn star style, and he's like, nope.
Yeah. He was caught with the ricin and water gun by officers. This investigation demonstrates the strength of our law enforcement partnerships and the determination of the special agents and officers who risk their lives every day to rid our communities of dangerous individuals like Mr. Jones. We appreciate the efforts of our partners in federal law enforcement for helping to bring Mr. Jones to justice. He's a dangerous individual who not only put the victim, but the community at risk. He deserves to be in prison for a long time.
Oh, so that's like if you shot the rice in water and it hit somebody more than your ex-wife, then you're in trouble, right?
Yeah. Then you're killing the whole neighborhood with rice and water. Could you imagine if you're like, that's like bringing a knife to a rice and water gunfight.
Jay, you're muted.
Jay's been muted.
Am I back? Can you hear me?
You are.
Barely. You're very faded.
Oh my God.
And I don't think that that's the pumpkin beer.
You're here.
You're very loud. I'm not.
We lost JDirty in Florida this week, you guys. Sometimes you can't keep all of the people through Florida every week. It's not possible always.
You can't. You can't. Nope. You can't. Jay, are you back? Are you back from Florida? Okay. Now that you're back.
Cut that out. You could just talk shit about me. You guys came into my ears so loudly.
We're not cutting anything out. You can fuck right off. What were you going to say?
And now let's get the fuck out of here.
Florida man.
Hey yo!
I like you guys came in my ears really loudly.
You said you're muted, and the next thing I know, you guys were like screaming inside of my ears, so I had to leave the stream. I apologize, but now I am.
Thanks a lot.
We're getting out of here, guys. I think this has been a great episode. We've been recording
doing
for
this
about
for like 16 hours.
9.5 hours. I think it's like 2 a.m. somewhere. It's 2
Mountain
a.m.
Standard
I'm blacked out.
I've been blacked
2
out.
a.m. and I'm in a blackout.
We got Hawaii boy down there.
I'm gonna come into my office tomorrow and be like, "Why is everything unplugged?"
It's already tomorrow.
Why is
in
my
Colorado,
studio light
so-
on?
Guys,
You guys,
this has been a great
I was
episode.
gonna say,
Great episode.
take it, Trox.
What do we
JDirty,
do this?
I'll take it. Why don't I take it this
Yeah,
week?
you
Okay.
do it. I'll let
Everybody, we love you. Thank you, shitheads, for tuning in this week. This has been episode 128. That means that we've done this 128 times. For you numerologists out there, that equals 11. And if you'd like to text us, we're at 303-578.
It's not how numerology works, but go on.
Sure, it does. It's 1 and 1. It's double-sided and it's parallel. So we're going with it.
Work
303.
it. Feeling it.
But
Work it.
up, it goes up and down and around.
Thank
We're going to
you.
go 303-578-8952.
Easiest thing in the world.
If you want to text
for
us, that's where
submissions,
you can hit
for
us.
opinions, for pictures, to tell us what's up, anything to that number.
And if you want to
Again,
follow us on social media, we are at Scrub Hop on everything. And if you came over and
everything.
if you found me on social media and you were here tonight, what I want from you is
Gonna pull up, have that same energy.
give me the
Have that
same energy
same
on
energy.
Instagram. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need, because as soon as you do pull up, what I'm trying to do,
I'm gonna shake your hand. I want to shake his hand.
that's what
And
I'm
then he's
trying
gonna
to do.
pull out. For
Mhm.
sure.
Then I'm gonna pull out, and as soon as I pull out, what I'm gonna say is,
Your fire's on fire.
No, hold on. He says,
You're on fire!
I want to shake his hand, like he's yelling at other people around him. Like, no, I want to shake his hand.
Yeah, he's
So
an
good.
aggressive props giver.
and
He
then
gives
after
hard
we
flowers.
shake hands, I will be so aggressive that something like this might happen.
I
Yeah,
thought you
'cause
were gonna
that
say aggressive oral.
is
On the
known
show?
to happen.
It was aggressive oral that I was receiving.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that drop today, and I did. You guys got
But
anything else, or is that it?
the problem is if you pull up and you don't have that same energy, what I'm going to be saying is,
You're starting a problem, my guy.
My God,
that's
how
what
shit
I'm
happens.
going to do.
I
But for
can't
now,
with the show anymore. I gotta
for now,
go.
I guess all I can say is,
What I am tonight is kind of out of material.
all right. So
That's the end of the fucking show. Turn us off. Turn us off. We're done. We're not
That's how we
doing
do.
this show anymore.
no, we are done. But I forgot one thing. We just want to send one more special big shout out and love to our sponsor, longtime sponsor of the show. They're going to be a longtime sponsor of the show. Big ups.
California.